Hello, hello. Good day, guys. 11 a.m. I'm gonna be walking today. That's right. Supposed to be walking. Oh, I'm gonna put in my green screen thing so we can focus the conversation. Oops, not that one. Green screen. Yes. Oh, this one, this one, this one. Yes. Okay. Yay. I'm gonna get some water while folks are waiting to join. It's a little hot, so we'll do this. Hot, 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 hot. I'm gonna get some water real quick. Give me a minute. I'm gonna get some water. Oh, oh, well, that didn't. Hello. How do people even know? Find me on live. I don't even know. Okay, today's goal is to walk for the next 50 minutes or to get to 35 likes first, whichever one. We're going to talk about growing food. So that includes, we could talk about fall gardening, that's relevant now, or extending your growing season through greenhouse. Also, we could also talk about cooking, whether it's garden to table type fare or a little bit Asian cooking. And then lastly, of course, getting outside, all three of which I think are key components to a healthy lifestyle, which includes, of course, eating well, potentially even growing your own food, but ultimately getting outside, vitamin D, general wellness is what I think is really important. That naturally will then, of course, lead to better circadian rhythm. So I'm excited to meet you guys, any of you guys that are interested in talking about that. Hello, hello. That's right, I'm supposed to be walking. We're walking, we're walking. Good day, good day. We're walking, 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 walking. I don't know how many steps I will have walked, but anybody joining today? Was it because I didn't send out a reminder? I don't know, it might be kind of quiet. Hello. Happy, what is it? Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I'm out here walking for 35 likes, and I want to talk about growing food as well as cooking, whether it's garden to table fare or Asian food, because I am Asian American. And then, of course, getting outside. Hello. Thank you for the like. If any of these interest you, feel free to chime in. Hello. Hello. I'm walking for 35 likes. My channel talks about growing your own food, so that will be anything from, I'm in North Texas, so right now fall gardening is relevant. And then, of course, cooking, so cooking garden to table, as well as cooking in general. I do touch on a bit of Asian food because I am Asian American. And then, of course, getting outside. So that's general lifestyle stuff, right? It's about what you eat and how you care for yourself, including daily movement and getting outside to get vitamin D, regulating your circadian rhythm, getting in movement so that by the end of the day you're ready to hit the sack and get a good night's rest. Hello. Hi, Dolly the Phoenix. Thank you for stopping to say hi. Thank you guys for the like. Appreciate it. I'm walking for likes. I set this up because this ties into my get outside component. Unfortunately, I'm not actually outside. It's not technically feasible to be engaging on the internet while also outside. But this is the best way I could work in that theme here in my live, which is walking. So if you guys haven't already done so, just here's your daily reminder to get in daily movement and to also get outside, including getting that sun, that vitamin D, right? Because that's going to help you regulate your circadian rhythm, help you sleep better at night, and yeah, help with general wellness, mental health as well. So Dolly, do any of those topics interest you? Or hello, thank you guys for joining and saying hi. I'm walking for 35 likes. I got 3, thank you. As I was saying, my channel talks about growing your own food, cooking. So sometimes it's garden to table. Right now I'm in North Texas, so fall gardening is what's going on here. We do have freezing, so I do have a greenhouse plan in place. Albeit it's going to be small, so I'm only going to have very limited space to grow. Dolly, oh, all of them. Okay, Dolly the Phoenix, how exciting. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, very cool. Dolly, what are you growing and what zone are you in? I'm in zone 8A. I'm walking. Um, so let's see. What have I cooked recently? Right now I'm still getting cantaloupe right now. Uh, I have cherry tomatoes that are coming in still. I'm walking. Oh, you do your own channel. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Okay. Oh, thank you, Dolly. I'm gonna need to follow you. Thank you for, okay, great. I'm gonna put you as a moderator just in case, just in case. And you can hang around for as long as you're familiar, Dolly, it sounds like. So I look forward to checking out your channel and learning a few things or two. I'm excited. Thank you for speaking out because like sometimes I'll go check subscribers and I'll see if they have their own channels, but so far, at least on YouTube, it seems like people often do not. So I just stopped checking. I'm glad you chimed in here just so I could go check you out and support as well. But yeah, so I'm excited. Hello everyone. Thank you for the likes. I'm walking for likes today. Um, I enjoy on my channel. We often talk about growing your own food. I'm in North Texas, so right now fall gardening is what's going on. I've been starting fall seeds using a soil blocker. I'm also into cooking, so some of it's garden to table. I grow in my front lawn of all places because that's where the sun is. I used to grow in my backyard for 3 years, but it was not very fruitful. So I'm out in the front lawn growing. And then, of course, I enjoy getting outside. Specifically in the wintertime, I enjoy going to the mountains to go snowboarding in particular, but in general, just love, getting on a bike, rollerblading, getting a daily movement. I think it's an important part of just general healthy lifestyles. Dolly, have you done lives? Maybe we could do a joint live or something. I've yet to do that here on YouTube. I'm walking. Um, and if anyone's wondering why I'm even walking, it ties into the get outside aspect of my channel, where not feasible for me to take you guys outside and still be on the internet, but I can at least engage this way, yet still promote daily movement, which is walking, as it relates to get outside. It sounds like you're very. Oh, okay, Dolly, I'm just saying, yeah. It sounds like you're very active, and that's something I'm looking to get more into is outdoor. Okay. Oh, Dolly. Okay, great. Yeah. Um, I personally find that literally being outside brightens my mood. There was so I did like in the last 2 years, I've struggled to find a job after getting let go from my full-time one of a very long time. And it was definitely life-changing, right? I literally went from bread winner to bread maker. So very drastic lifestyle change. Um, and yeah, and so that was something that I struggled with, but I had already been gardening anyway, or growing a food garden. I always feel like I have to specify because if I use the word gardening in general, people might think it's the 420 type of gardening. So I would garden, and that would help me. Just being outside is what would help me. I was like, oh, I speak of taboo talks as a child. Oh, as we carry into adulthood. Oh, oh, I'm sorry, Dolly. Oh, I could see that. I could see that, Dolly. Oh, that's a heavy topic. Yep, there are days when you feel not so good and don't want to do anything except for stay in bed or stay on the couch. But I do find that as soon as you step outside and start to wonder or appreciate those really small things in life, like the little bugs on your plants and the little lives that they have on that little leaf, it's almost like you can have more appreciation for just life in general. At least that's what I've found. And so that's why even after my job loss, I gardening was probably the one thing that helped me keep it together. I mean, not to say that I didn't struggle. I still struggled, but I feel like gardening made it just a wee bit better. You recently started leaving my indoor house by sitting. Oh, good, Dolly. I'm so glad for you. So good. Oh, yes. Okay, excellent. Yeah. Like literally being outside, or I hear, what did they say? There's sunglasses that you can buy. Traditionally, they're brown and dark, right? But you can get rose-colored sunglasses, and that supposedly also helps with your mood. It's not as dark and it lets in more sunlight. So that's why the rose-colored sunglasses are encouraged over brown or black sunglasses. I found that gardening not only helps you grow from the earth and using the sun and the water and feeding the soil, but also helps you grow. Yes, yes, yeah. I do find that gardening teaches us a lot of things about life. You just have to look closely and observe. Yep, totally agree. Totally agree. Yeah. Love that. Yes. Um, I say I think I'd like to say that it grounds you too, but it also offers some of those life lessons that that you wouldn't have known otherwise. I'm walking. I'm excited to check out your channel, Dolly. Let me go see if I, let me see. How do I was gonna try and follow you immediately because sometimes I leave the screen and then, okay, so Dolly the Phoenix fires hard. Okay. If I don't like record it to my memory, I will leave the chat and then, hello everyone. I'm walking for 35 likes. I say everyone, but I see there's only two of you guys. I'm walking for 35 likes. I on my channel I had to talk about growing food, cooking it, and then of course getting outside. Naturally, when you do garden, you are outside, and I find that it has immense health benefits. I mean, there's no wonder that plants also need it. Well, we also need it too to grow and sustain ourselves. It's an important part of our strong bones as well as a plant's health. And then beyond that, I definitely believe that there are health benefits and there are scientifically proven health benefits for being outside as well. Hello, hello. Walking for 35 likes today. I like to talk about growing food. I'm in North Texas, so fall gardening is hot right now. I do have the opportunity to potentially extend my season by getting my greenhouse situation together. Um, that is something that I will be trying for the second time this year. And then, of course, cooking is one of my other favorite topics. So, taking the food that you grew and cooking with it is one of the things I enjoy doing as well. And then, lastly, of course, getting outside. Getting outside for me means daily movement. Um, it means daily movement as well as, what does it say? Getting vitamin D, sun, and general wellness. Hello, hello. But yes, Dolly, if you're still there, I look forward to checking out your channel. Sometimes these lives are interesting. It's like I put the same topic, but depending on the day, they're either like very like 30 people in the room or like very few people. Hello, hello. I'm walking for 35 likes. The things I like to talk about on my channel are of course growing food. So right now, what do I have? I've got cauliflower that I'm trying to grow. I don't know, it hasn't actually sprouted yet. There's also Brussels sprouts that I'm trying to grow from seed. I have celery that I attempted to grow from seed. I don't know where those sprouts are, to be honest, though. And I think it's still kind of warm outside. My saline situation is I put them outside. I don't like to keep them in the house. There's very little interior space, so I leave them outside in the front yard, covered, but still, I think it gets a bit warm still. We're at 86 degrees here in Texas for today. That's fall for you. We have no yellow or orange leaves yet. It doesn't look like fall here at all. And it probably won't until November. So, growing, I enjoy growing, cooking, getting outside. Feel free to say hi. Also, drop a like for appreciation. So, I'm walking here, just getting in my steps. in a very mechanical way, though. I don't have a treadmill. I'm just literally stepping in place. But it all counts. It all counts. We're all about baby steps here. Baby steps. Hello, hello. Walking here for likes. But you know what? If nobody's here, I might just leave and wrap this early. I'm gonna have some water. Hello. I'm walking for 35 likes. Sometimes it's really busy in here, and sometimes it's quiet, like it is at the moment. So I like to talk about growing, cooking, and getting outside on my channel. Let me know if any of those interest you. Huh. Anyway, walking, 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 walk. I'll still hang out here though. I'm gonna hang out. Hello, I'm walking for 35 likes. I enjoy talking about growing my own food. So right now in North Texas, fall gardening is a hot topic. Cooking. What have I cooked lately? Mm. Right now I've got cantaloupe in the garden, so if anything, it's more eating fruit. Cooking. I guess I took the few cherry tomatoes that I had and am finally cooking those, or finally cooked those last week. And then, of course, getting outside, walking, 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 walk. Yeah, I love this banner in the background because it helps my content stay focused. Hello, hi. Walking for 35 likes. My channel talks about growing your own food, getting outside, and cooking, of course. I'm walking here on my channel to promote the get outside aspect of my channel, which of course means steps, daily movement, just general small healthy things that build for a healthier lifestyle, better wellness in general. Getting outside also refers to actually being outside. And while I'm not out in the sun, I've got some great light here that hopefully helps simulate the idea of natural sunlight. Encourages you guys to get outside. Hello, hello. Is it too bright? I put it back down. I'm walking, I'm walking. Walking for 35. I got 4 today. Hello. What else should I add? I'll just keep talking because maybe hello. I'm walking for 35 likes. I talk about growing my own food on the channel, get cooking, and then the get outside aspect is being promoted here, where we talk about daily movement, getting outside, your vitamin D, so it regulates your circadian rhythm and you can sleep better at night, and then also be well rested for morning the next day. I, in particular, don't take caffeine. I do think sleep is a really important part of a lifestyle of your habits. So I rely entirely on sleep and no caffeine. Sometimes it can be tricky, but for the most part, it's manageable. Hello, hello, hi. Walking for 35 likes. On my channel, I like to talk about growing my own food, cooking. So cooking from what I grow, sometimes garden to table, sometimes a little bit of Asian food because I am Asian American. And then last is, of course, getting outside, which is being shown here. My walking here simulates daily movement that I often talk about, getting outside, vitamin D. For me, it's rollerblading, walking, biking. Those are 3 really common things I do spring, summer, and fall here in North Texas. And then in the wintertime, my family loves to go snowboarding at least once a year. So that will be our trip this season to get outside and go snowboarding. Hello, hello. Sometimes the conversations are good and sometimes they aren't. Well, that's too bad. Let's see. Hello, hello. Walking for 35 likes. What else can I share? There's like no one to engage with here today. I might need to wrap this early. Hello? Oh, hi, Dolly. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know what? I just realized I didn't put on my own channel I mean, it shows my upcoming live, but I didn't even promote it on my own channel. Dolly, do you go live often or regularly? I'm trying to do it. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. I'm walking for 35 likes. I enjoy growing my own food. So in North Texas right now, fall gardening is a hot topic. I've been trying to start a bunch of seeds, hopefully for a fruitful fall garden. And of course, cooking. I enjoy cooking garden to table as well as a little bit of Asian food, because that is my heritage. And of course, getting outside. Dolly, let's see. If you're enjoying the channel, okay, yeah. Oh, I see. It's the moderator content that's coming up. But yes, Dolly, let me know. I have yet to moderate for someone actually. I think that'd be really fun. I want to play moderator sometime. Let me know if you ever go live. I generally try to pick this hour because in my head I'm thinking maybe this is like lunch hour for people, but I generally do not like to go live in the evening. It's like really dark and it's only getting darker now. Um, so I got to worry about like lighting then, and then like what am I gonna do? Like I'm personally mentally already getting ready for bed. So I'm like, well, what do I do? I mean, I could walk, but then again, that's just like getting my energy up for going to bed. It's like contradictory. But yes, I'm just walking here. So I prefer this hour. Hello, hello. I'm walking for 35 likes. I like to talk about growing our own food. So right now in North Texas, fall gardening is in season. What I have growing right now is Japanese eggplant. Oh my gosh, after 3 months of not growing, it's finally growing. Finally growing. Um, and I've got an eggplant growing. It's about this long now. Um, and then I'm also growing cantaloupe, watermelon. I'm walking in place, by the way, in case you're wondering. Watermelon. What else am I growing? Okra. Hello, hello. I'm also growing okra right now. I also have, well, roses and flowers and everything. Hello. I'm just talking about some of the things that I'm growing right now in my North Texas garden. I grow specifically in the front yard because that's where my sun is. It gets great sun all year round, and I have actually winter garden for the last 2 years, specifically garlic and onions. Hello, hello, Parent Raven. Hello, good to see you. I am walking here. Yes, if any of these topics interest you. Hello, Kahani. Nice to meet you guys. Oh, you guys are friends with Dolly. Okay, awesome. Yeah, Dolly was saying that she was sharing it, and I appreciate that. I realized I didn't even share it to my own channel, but this is a scheduled live that has been on for the past 2 days. Hello. So I am walking for 35 likes. There are three things that I like to talk about my channel. One is which growing your own food. So I'm in North Texas and I grow my front lawn because that's where my son is. My name is Ada. Kahani, thank you for asking. My name's Ada. So I grow my front yard. What I mentioned I had growing was Japanese eggplant. I have okra growing as well. I have cantaloupe, watermelon. What else is there? I thought I had a pumpkin growing, but I don't know. It looks really small, and if it's not here by now, probably won't get anything before frost hits in mid-November. Thank you, Raven. Do, which topic interests you, if not all of them? So I'm walking here on my channel because that's promoting the get outside aspect of my channel. Ooh, I didn't realize my phone's not charging. Which talks about, of course, getting outside. Normally, when you're gardening, you're already outside anyway, but specifically, this talks about like getting in your daily movement, your steps, right? And then also soaking in all that vitamin D and sun because it's good for your mental as well as your actual bones. Where am I? Where, Era, Connie? From where am I? Oh, is that what you're asking, Kahani? I was born in Texas, but my parents are from Taiwan, so I'm Taiwanese American. Hello. Oh, okay, great. Well, I'm excited. That we'll be able to mutually learn because I often find that some of you guys are like very wise, and you're actually here advising me rather than me sharing. I mean, I'm sharing something, but then oftentimes you guys have really great advice. So I look forward to mutually learning. And yeah, so getting outside, cooking, I also enjoy doing as well. I mentioned garden to table, right? But then also Asian food, of course, because that is my heritage. But yeah, so I'm walking out here. Sometimes my lives are really busy, like it was on Monday. I usually go live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at the same time for about an hour. And yeah, some days it's 30 people and sometimes it's quieter. All still good, but just an observation I'm making. Oh, let me see if I can catch up here. Oh, okay, excellent. But yes, what other interesting lives have you guys seen people do that are in the garden or cooking space? Like, do people actually cook while on live? I just personally think it's very distracting. Like, I gotta actually engage with you guys, but then I'm also supposed to be cooking. This is why I prefer this method because I can mindlessly walk, but still meaningfully engage. So that's why this method works for me. Like cooking, I would love to do that, but I just feel like it's too much. It's too much for someone like me. I'm better at focusing on tasks and getting it done than trying to divert my attention. Hello, hello. Hi, I'm walking for 35 likes. If you guys want to show appreciation, you can like it. Some of the things that I enjoy talking about on my channel are, of course, growing. So I'm a North Texas gardener in a somewhat urban area, suburban urban area. And some of the things that I'm talking on my channel right now are fighting off mice in my area, keeping them off my watermelons and cantaloupe and green beans. Literally, they chew away everything. Yeah, Dolly, yes, the cooking. Is it on live is fun and entertaining? Okay. Okay, I'll try it one day, but you gotta like be really organized though. I have to like have all my ingredients in one place so that I can give attention while also cooking. Okay, I'll try it sometime. That'll be for later down the road though, when I'm a little bit more of an experienced live live creator. Anything live is Oh, really, Raven? Okay. Okay. Hello. Hello, Sonali's Nature. Oh, thank you. Yes, okay. Okay, good to see you, Sonali. Yeah, thank you. Dolly, again, thank you for sharing with your followers so that we can get out there and get this live a little more lively. Appreciate that, Dolly, so much. Hello. Hello. But yes, so I'm walking for 35 likes. If you want to show appreciation, you can like this. There are three things that I like to talk about on my channel. One is, of course, growing food. I'm in North Texas. Right now, the hot thing is fall gardening here in Zone 8A. We do have freezing temperatures, so I plan to have some sort of small greenhouse situation in place. I had one last year, but it was a cattle panel with plastic over it, and we actually had snow. We don't normally have snow, and it kind of caved in. So this year, I'm going to work on a more robust DIY greenhouse structure. Let's see what's going on. Oh, you're from the UK, Raven? Okay, awesome, awesome. I do have some subscribers from UK, also Canada, also Australia. I love how YouTube is so global. I love how global it is here. Yes, she is awesome, Sonali. I look forward to joining Dolly your live sometime as well. Yeah, so cooking, I enjoy cooking as well. There's like garden to table that I like to talk about when it's in season, right? Um, and then and then of course a little bit of Asian food because I'm Taiwanese American. And then lastly, of course, encouraging everyone to get outside. Literally, I try to post almost every day, at least on the weekday, about getting outside. It's a fact about daily movement, about getting your vitamin D, stronger bones, about getting sunlight into your eyes so that it improves your overall feeling good, right? Your general wellness. From Maryland. Okay, hi Sonali. You're from Maryland, US. Okay, awesome. Oh, okay. So you guys are getting kind of cold up there and you actually have fall weather. In North Texas, it's 86 degrees today, and all the trees are still green. Hello, Dolly. Yeah, don't. Thank you, Dolly. Share. Oh, thank you, Sonali. Wait, Sonali's Nature. Do you also have a channel too? Sometimes I think I'm still getting used to the YouTube interface. Like, it's hard for me to tell who is actually active on YouTube and sharing content and who's not. I find that more often than not, the subscribers that I have met are not necessarily active on YouTube. So, thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I said Sonali's, but I realize it says Sonals. Sorry, Sonals. Excellent. Thank you. But yeah, just walking out here. On Monday it was very busy, and I'm not sure why. It was the same format. Oh, you know what? I had like a winter melon. That's what I was doing. I had a winter melon, which is an Asian melon that's eaten like a fruit. I had that out in the front yard and I harvested it and I was cutting that up on Monday. I guess that was interesting. Maybe I could do that again instead of my walking ones. Excellent. I will check out okay, let me see. Let me see your okay. Channel activity. Channel activity. Ooh, okay. Oh, you have okay, nice. I'm excited to be connected, Sonal. But yep, just walking out here. Thank you guys for the likes. We're making progress. We're making progress. So I like to talk, for those of you, if you just joined, I like to talk about growing my food, cooking, getting outside. In particular, like, what are you guys doing to get outside nowadays? What is your go-to thing? For me, it's like literally walking, and that completely counts. That count. Oh, there's a bunny over here. There's a bunny. I have a window right here, and there's a bunny right there. That's why I was distracted for a moment. Um, yes, walking is such a classic, um, approachable way to getting in exercise. And then, as we get older, it's like we want to put less pressure on our knees or certain joints, right? So it's good to have your classic walking exercise. Ghost hunting in the dark of the night is what you like? Oh, that's also great exercise, Raven. I'm sure it gets the adrenaline going. Are you ready for Halloween, Raven? Based on your comment, you must be very ready for Halloween. Happy 1st of October, everyone. It's Oh, Raven, you're in the UK, right? Do you guys celebrate Halloween? No, right? Halloween's like a very US theme. Hmm. Anyway, but yes, so I'm walking. Um, what was I saying? So for me, daily movement is walking. I also enjoy rollerblading. I only learned it after, or I relearned it after COVID with my kids, who are now in elementary school. And then, what else? Walking. Oh, I love snowboarding in the wintertime. Love snowboarding in the wintertime. We go to Colorado every winter, once a year. And that is something that my husband and I started before kids and still do now, snowboarding. Oh, you don't celebrate Halloween much. Okay. I just thought the ghost was maybe, okay, cool. Too scary. I agree. Sometimes Halloween, they make it so spooky, like mature spooky, and that's not as fun. That's not as fun as the cute little Halloween decorations. I agree. I like the cute side of Halloween, not the creepy death death looking face of Halloween. Halloween is like just mm, thank you, Dolly, for educating me. Halloween is actually a celebration of Samhain, All Hallows Eve. It's celebrated everywhere. Nice. Raven, me too. I end up having nightmares about a ghost. Yeah, I'm very similar. You celebrate fall harvest. Dolly, when you say fall harvest, you mean that differently from Thanksgiving, right? You're saying like fall harvest is different from Thanksgiving. Fall harvest for October? Fall harvest. I like these terms that you're using. I'm just trying to understand how you're using them so I can use it appropriately too. Because when you say fall harvest, I think, does she refer to Thanksgiving? Because that's when I think of like corn, the cornucopia. Is that what it is? But yeah, walking for 35 likes. I like to talk on my channel about growing your own food. So I'm in North Texas, and some of the things that I have growing right now in my garden, which is in the front yard, because that's where my son is. My son, as in the sun, is eggplant, and also I have Chinese eggplant or Japanese eggplant growing out there, cantaloupe. I got okra, a classic southern plant, which I managed to start a little bit too late in the season, which is why I haven't actually had any okra yet. But if you've grown okra, you know that okra is a very prolific plant, especially when it's hot and dry. I just didn't get that this year because I planted them, I guess, too late or somewhat late. Not too late. We don't have frost until November, but somewhat late in the season. Let's see, Dolly, what do you say? Yes, different than Thanksgiving. I celebrate the fact I can decorate. Oh, I love it. Yeah, you can decorate with scarecrows, pumpkins, hay rides, apple cider. Yes, okay. Yeah, Dolly, you are totally into the cute side, the romanticized fall, yeah, aspect of. Oh, I love that. I love that. I also enjoy that too. Um, and yeah, I see that that's what's trending right now on social media, right? It's all the vibes, the autumn vibes. Sounds lovely, Dolly. That does sound lovely. Dolly, so for this year, did you grow your own pumpkins that you're decorating with? I think that's so cool. Like when people say, "Oh, I grew my own decoration." That is amazing. I used to have pumpkins and I used to put them here. I'm using a green screen just so I can have this banner here, but if I were to take off the green screen, it looks exactly the same in my background. But I used to show my pumpkins here like trophies, but guess what? I harvested them back in July. So by now they would have been rotting. I did have to go ahead and bake and freeze them all. So I've got a bunch of roasted pumpkin meat in my freezer. Um, and I must have harvested something like 30 or so pumpkins, pie pumpkins. I had like a slightly big pie pumpkin variety, which would average about 3, 4 pounds. And then I had like a pie mini, which would average about a pound. And I must have harvested something like 30 to 40 pumpkins. It was amazing. But it was also back in July and Halloween was not here yet, or Fall Festival was not here yet. No, no, the best viable soil that I've had was in an area where you planted. Oh, excellent. Okay. Okay. So maybe for future, um, this was the first year that I successfully grew a lot of pumpkins. And again, like I was telling you guys, I previously backyard gardened for 3 years. I remember one year I did have kabocha squash, which is a Japanese pumpkin that grew, and it only gave me 3 pumpkins before the vine died. But this was before I knew what squash vine borers were and how to care for them or how to keep the pests away. Um, so that's what happened there. But that was so cool to like see pumpkins and then actually have like 30 or something pumpkins this year. It was amazing. Let's see, Polly, you're saying, and I just harvested the last couple of days and I ended up wow, 14 pounds of potatoes. That's beautiful. That's gonna last you all winter. Well, no, it depends on how you eat it. Actually, yeah, 14 pounds will go pretty quickly. That's like a batch of fries, a couple batches of fries. Lovely potato. I can't wait to go check out your channel, Dolly, to see. Can't wait to check out your channel and see what's out there. I can't wait to go check out the potatoes, Dolly. I'm so excited. Everybody left. Now there's nobody in here, but I still got all my likes. Is everyone going to rejoin? I'm going to charge my phone while. Hang on, I'm going to take this around to go charge it. Let's see. Hello, hello. I'm just moving around here. Hello? Did you guys get dropped? I'm just I had to plug it into the other charger because it wasn't charging. Oh, hello. I'm just coming back around. Okay. I'm walking for 35 likes. I like to talk about Dolly. I can't, if you're still there, I look forward to checking out your 14-pound potato harvest. I'm so excited for that. Yes. It's always so exciting to have food that you grew, and regardless of how little or how big it was. So amazing. I was like, I grew this. I didn't buy it from the grocery store. Like, I grew this, right? That moment is amazing. So I'll be walking, grow, cook, and get outside. What else to talk about? Potatoes. I have tried growing potatoes, but what I'll do is I'll take the grocery store ones. I like to get the little small potatoes, and then I'll put those in the ground. I have grown from store-bought before, and I mean, it was like this much potatoes that I got, but it was really fun. Oh, hi, Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Good to see you. What's going on today at the farm? Good, thank you. Good to see you. Or not see you, but yeah, interact with you here. Today's a lot quieter. Some days it's really busy in the live, like it was on Monday, Dawn, and today it's a lot quieter. Oh, okay, yeah, so yeah, Dolly. Okay, yeah, hi, Dolly. Um, yes, and so Dolly's also been so kind. She's been sharing my stream with her people that she know, or her subscribers, and so it's been fun to connect with people like Raven and Sonal. Very cool to interact with them and meet you guys here. So Don, I know you clarified for me. You are a farmer. I was gonna say, what's going on at the farm today? And you're in Florida. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you try to share all your favorite streams? Oh, okay, awesome. I forgot to even like post about me going live on my own channel. That might have been the problem. Yeah, I'm probably gonna hang out for another 7 minutes and then call it a wrap for today. We got one season for veggies. Mmm. One season for veggies. Yes, that's right. It's Florida, but your season is very, very long. You really don't have an end to your season. Oh, okay, okay, true that. But it's even more hot in Texas. But in wintertime, you can grow or no? Because in Florida, you don't have freezing temperatures. You could grow broccoli. You could grow broccoli and not have to worry about covering that. You could grow cauliflower without worrying about covering that. What a blessing. Yes. Okay, excellent. How amazing is that? Because we got Raven who's in the UK, and I know you guys get freezing temperatures there. And then Dolly, where are you actually? What part of the US are you? Winter is your growing. Yep, broccoli grows really. Yeah, I could see that, Dawn. I'm so envious. I've been trying to start my broccolis from seeds, and you know who I think's getting them? I do also put them on the ground, so I'm pretty sure the ants are also harvesting the seeds too. Because I put them in the strawberry clamshells, and the insects can technically still get in. So I might be accidentally or incoincidentally feeding the ants their winter food, as well as the roly-polies. You like broccolini, Dawn? Okay, yummy. I do like broccolini. Yeah, so that's essentially like the tender side shoots of an actual broccoli, right? That's what broccolini is. Your soil, yes. Okay, I've heard that. Broccoli and cauliflowers are heavy feeders. Yep. Yeah. Yes, I've heard this. And that's actually why, even though I've been gardening for 4 years, I have not, I guess, successfully or like not with a lot of passion gone after broccoli and cauliflower, just because I've heard of how much work they are and how little, like relatively little fruit you get or vegetable you get. You're in Wisconsin, Dolly. Okay, awesome. Oh, okay. You guys are getting ready for the cold too. That's nice. Dawn, you and I are sitting over here and it's like still green trees everywhere, right? Does Florida even have color changes? We do in North Texas. It turns yellow, but that's in like November. It takes a little bit longer for the color changes here. Starter plants. Okay. Okay, Dawn. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do. I'm like, but I gotta start from seeds. I'm trying to make it work. I'm still trying to figure out my soil blocker. I'll make it work. I've been going through a lot of those broccoli and cauliflower seeds that I've been saving up over the last 3 years. I have this like huge thing of seeds that I've collected, and I realized I never ended up using all of them. You know how it is. If you've got like a small home garden, you're not going to use all 40 of the seeds that they have in that packet for you. So what I end up doing is I'll like only use a third of it, and then I save it. Maybe that's also why they're not germinating. They're too old. Anyway, it's been fun. Whatever. Yeah, maybe I will go buy starts. It's October now though. Maybe I can find them on discount. Yeah, maybe I'll find them on discount. Because I do plan to have a greenhouse situation in place. I don't know how successful it's going to be, but I have a plan. Um, no, we don't yet. Oh, okay, yeah. Grow your seeds in a container and then transplant. Yeah, okay. That's exactly what I'm doing, Dawn. I'm putting them in seeds and then when they're big enough, but right now, like none of them have actually germinated. I've got Napa cabbage. You know what? You know what's actually growing for me though? Napa cabbages of the brassicas. I have Napa cabbage or Chinese cabbage, whatever you want to call it. That's the only one that's actually sprouted. The Brussels sprouts didn't come up. Neither did my cauliflower or anyway, I'm gonna be positive here. I also did plant some more Brussels sprouts recently. Um, so I'll keep going at it like that. The only issue here is we have a lot of peacocks. They tend to unearth. Oh, I could see that. That's your pest. Your peacock pants are your pest. Wait, are those pets or are those your farm animals? I'm supposed to be walking. Nice. We have mice here. I have a few videos out and I actually do for like an update on that one. Yeah, they live wild there. Okay. Well, here we have wild rabbits, and I don't know about mice. Are those wild? Maybe. But the thing about mice is I know they seem to really like snow pea seeds. Maybe they also like sugar snap peas, but snow pea seeds, I'll go plant it in my little planter, and if I don't cover it, morning comes and they're all gone. They're like all gone. Like that, no more snow pea plants or no more seeds even. I wish they would. Mm. Oh, darn. Yeah, I guess every region has its own set of challenges. We have rabbits and we have mice in my neighborhood. Um, and it's urban enough where you only see the occasional hawk or the occasional coyote or the occasional bobcat. So we need more of that to help manage our small critters population. Squirrels also like, oh, okay, you're right. Yeah, I think squirrels do too. But I think it's because I have not as many trees in my actual vicinity. That's why I don't see the squirrels as often as I do the rabbits and the mice. I love that, Dawn. You're on Wild Habitat. I love that. Love that. Um, that's awesome. I'm trying to rewild this little bit of 0.13 acres of land. I'm trying to rewild that here. So when people ask like, why don't you just use pesticides for mice? And I'm like, no, I don't want to poison them. Um, I think for me, I went to Africa or I didn't go to Africa. I watched a documentary on Africa and how poachers or people who have land and livestock out there, wild lions will come and eat them, right? Because it's basically sitting food. And then they'll lace the carcass of that animal because usually it's a large animal that the lions can't eat all at once. They'll lace it with poison, and then guess what? That whole lion probably just poof dies. Like that whole lineage just dies. I think so. Ever since that, I've been really conscious about how I try to organically get rid of pests or manage them. Okay, let me see. It's a lot of work. Yes, I can do it. Raven, I'm on holiday from Saturday staying in a red squirrel reserve. How cool! A red squirrel reserve. That's so cool. Enjoy a lovely holiday, Raven. My squirrel destroyed my tomato plants, make my cucumber. Oh, I'm so sorry, Dolly. Oh, Dawn, it's so funny. I saw a baby ladybug before I got into Did you? Okay, yeah, the baby ladybugs are larvae, right? They do not look anything like an actual ladybug, FYI, for those of you guys. I do have a video out there just sharing, but a baby ladybug almost looks like a little, very, very, very tiny scorpion. and then it'll eventually pupate and then turn into the little circular red polka dot bug that we're all familiar with. Hello, hello, Heavenly Star. Thank you for joining us. Oh, another friend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Raven, for sharing. Thank you, Dollar, for sharing. And thank you, Sonal, for sharing. Yeah. Yes, okay. Awesome, Dawn. Oh, okay. I am probably going to wrap in like 2 minutes, though. Thank you for joining, Heavenly. On my channel, I'll just cover really quickly. I enjoy growing my own food. I live on a little 0.13 of an acre, so that's like 6,000 square foot. And I'm just trying to rewild it, part of my front yard, but also my backyard and my side yard for growing my own food, but also food for pollinators and the local ecosystem. And then, of course, cooking. So, cooking from garden to table is my thing, as well as Asian food. And of course, cooking is seasonal. I'm in North Texas. We do get freezing temperatures. And then, of course, getting outside. So that means like walking. That's where this walking comes in. It's to encourage everyone to have daily movement, to get outside, soak up some vitamin D, and yeah, overall feel great about ourselves and have a more positive outlook on life. And I feel like part of it has to do with literally just being outside for 20 minutes and taking all that sun. Uh, Dawn, so what did you end up doing with all the winter squash? Oh, you mean Tramonzino squash? Or do you mean pumpkin? All those pumpkins. But yes, Dawn, I had a bunch of pumpkins that I used to show here. That was from like back in July. I did have to go ahead and roast them and freeze them in my freezer because it was just some of them were rotting on the counter. Also because I had harvested them on the earlier side, they didn't actually cure on the vine. I must have harvested over like 30 or 40 pumpkins. So they're all tucked away in the freezer in meat form, and some of them I say meat, but I mean pumpkin meat. The some of them I've baked into pumpkin bagels already. Tramonzino squashes. I either harvested them and I gave them away to neighbors, or I roasted them. But that vine also passed away too. I think it was just old. Oh, the winter melon. Oh, okay, yeah, Dawn. Oh, yeah, the winter melon last live. I cut it up. I shared a portion with my neighbor. I was going to show a bit short on that actually. I just have to edit it. And then the other part of it, I froze and turned into cubes. Here, I'll show you real quick. Hold on. Okay, I'll show you. Let's see. I'm gonna wrap in 2 minutes though. So what I did was I made that winter melon squash that I was referring to. And I mean, sorry, I made that wintermelon tea, which is essentially taking that wintermelon, cooking it down. Okay, so here's what it looks like. So like I froze it into these little cubes. I can take this is like a slushy now, essentially, but it's frozen. It's been blended and frozen and has brown sugar in it. If I were to kind of dry it out a little, I could put it in a tea and have it like a tea. But other than that, I'm also gonna eat it like a slushy. It's 86 degrees today, so I'll probably have one in a little bit actually, just so I can cool down. It's 86 today here in Texas. It's like I said, it's not the most flavorful vegetable, but it is good for taking on the flavor of anything else. Yeah. I don't know. It's okay. You don't have to be polite, Don. It doesn't necessarily. I personally don't think it looks yummy, but I appreciate your supportive comment. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Dolly. Yes, thank you. Okay, I'm excited, Dolly. I look forward to being a moderator on your next live. Hopefully, I'll be able to join then. Okay, you guys take care, be well, and I'll be on Friday, same time, maybe with a different topic. Talk soon. Take care.